Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eagles Broadcast, and welcome to tonight's conference matchup between the Biola Eagles and the visiting Chaminade Silver Swords. What a matchup we have here tonight. Two teams in the middle of the pack west, but looking to make a move and a statement here tonight. Biola 6-4 in conference, Chaminade right behind them at 6-6. The top four teams move on to the tournament.
And now it's time to meet the starters for your Biola
let's
Eagles.
Get into it. The West Coast Sand and Gravel Report is brought to you in part by West Coast Sand and Gravel. They're a proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with third import-export, environmental waste hauling, sports field products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola Athletics. So the Eagles, they're looking to stay consistent. They're 6-4 in conference. They had a rough loss against Point Loma, but a decisive bounce-back win against Dominican. They kind of cruised through that one. The Eagles, without Nathan Medina, have proven themselves to be a different team in a very positive way. Daniel Esparza has shown that he can step up. He's averaging around 20 points in his last 3 games. And let's talk about Casey Capo. He had the best night of his career in the Eagles' last meeting with Chaminade, dropping 30 points in an overtime thriller. 88-81, they won that one. Would love to see Facundo Aranda be more offensive tonight. He's got the speed and he's got the court vision. Usually the main ball handler, he always finds the right pass. So let's see if he can score tonight. The Chaminade Silver Swords are coming in 6-6 in conference. They have lost their last 3, so they're motivated and ready to get back in that win column. A very offensive-minded team that loves to pass the rock. They have 6 players averaging double digits. Yes, 6 players in that double-digit scoring. And so they shoot high-volume threes, and they're led by Jackson Last. He averages 14.4 points. So they're ready to go. The Eagles' Genesee key to the game. They got to defend from start to finish. Don't make it easy for Chaminade to do good. Capo wins the jump. Something we're used to seeing, and we're off. Already an early whistle. Shot clock not quite matched up with the game clock. So on the floor for the Eagles, Facundo Aranda, Eric Howland, Davian Brown, Casey Capo, and Daniel Esparza. Capo, he's got it, gives it to Brown. Brown's got it. He wanted the step back 3. He gives it to Aranda. Aranda finds Brown inside. Almost blocked, but a goaltend. So the first bucket comes by way of a feed from Facundo Aranda inside to Davian Brown. Starting for the Silver Swords, Kent King, Cameron Ing, Jackson Last, Roland Banks II, and Fletcher McDonald. And there's Ing, can't get it to go back iron. Here's Davian Brown all the way through. Esparza can't get the handle on it. Quick transition. Ing wants the 3. That's too strong. Capo can't quite secure the rebound, but Esparza does. Both of these teams very evenly matched. Eric Howland. He's got it. Both these teams met 2 weeks ago. Howland, the mid-range jumper, a little too strong. Like I said, they met about 2 weeks ago. And that's a travel called against Jackson Last. So a turnover goes the Eagles' way. Esparza's got it. These teams met on the 9th of January in Honolulu. 88-81, the Eagles overcame them in an overtime thriller. Rebound secured by Capo. Here's Esparza. Gets it to Capo. Capo wants to work. They double team him early. He's got nowhere to go with it. Here's Howland, 7 on the shot clock. Eric Howland wants to cook. The step back, Facundo Aranda, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it off in time, can't get it to go. Quick out in transition are the Silver Swords off the foot of McDonald. Here's Aranda again. Trail pass to Esparza, and that's in and out. And Capo's trying to secure the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball going the Silver Swords' way. Capo led that game on the 9th of January with 30 points. Brown followed him with 12. Esparza had 11. Eric Howland had 15. And Julian Franklin, who's out temporarily for this game, had 13. Interesting to see him, the Eagles without him on the floor. Davian Brown, he wants to drive all the way in. Here's Casey Capo. They're crowding him in the corner. He finds Facundo Aranda up top. Facundo Aranda, a little step back jumper. He's got it to go. Chaminade held scoreless so far, and it'll stay with them. So Brown has got 1 layup. Aranda's got the other 2 points. And after almost 3 minutes, Chaminade still scoreless. Almost McDonald threw that one back. The putback. Esparza wants a deep 3. He's got it. Daniel Esparza pulls up from 26 feet. Bottoms it. Facundo Aranda. Meet him up top, won't ya? So Chaminade's got 2 subs coming in. Jameer Thomas and Micaiah Weish. They go inside, and the foul on Davian Brown. Jameer Thomas.
0, Davian Brown. His team's first of the half.
First team foul, 16:39. They inbounds to the corner. That's Thomas. Thomas wants to go against Capo. And the long 3 from Thomas. He's got it. Maybe not the first choice shot, but he gets it to go nonetheless. And that's the first points for Chaminade. Eric Howland dumps it off to Casey Capo. Good ball movement there. Wants to work inside. This is Kent King. Outside, bottoms another 3. That's Roland Banks the second. A little full court pressure, a little soft full court pressure, more like, from Chaminade. After a slow start, things starting to get exciting. Both these teams contributing on the offensive end. Here's Esparza. He wants to take it all the way in, and he's got the floater. Baseline floater from Esparza. Here's Banks the second. Takes a deflection. Howland was guarding. Can't get it to go. Esparza gets the rebound. That was Weish. Here's Aranda to Howland. Howland shifty with it. Davian Brown thought about the 3. Here's Aranda again. Facundo Aranda between the legs. Can't find the pass. Capo able to come up with it on the mismatch. Casey Capo works inside, and the whistle and the foul. That's going to be a foul on King, I believe. So our first media timeout. Eagles up by 5, 14:58 left. We'll be right back.
To Biola University, home to brilliant minds, bold faith, and bright futures. As one of the top Christian universities, Biola has it all. More than 300 career-focused programs, a campus in the heart of Southern California, and a community that's committed to following Jesus together. And when you apply today, you're eligible for our largest scholarships ever. So join Biola University and be bold, be bright, be you.
Genesee Nutrition is a proud partner of Biola Athletics. Genesee Nutrition is a family-owned, Colorado-based company on a mission to redefine what a protein bar can be. They believe in making every bite count, crafting bars that are not only healthy but also delicious. Genesee Nutrition, the official protein snack provider of Biola Athletics. Hey, if you want to send in a shout-out, you can do that. EaglesBroadcast@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. EaglesBroadcast@gmail.com. Shout out your favorite team, your favorite player, your favorite coach, whoever you want to. We'd love to hear from you. Good matchup in Chase Gymnasium. Chaminade Silver Swords visiting La Mirada. Facundo Aranda trying to find the inbounds pass, and he finds Chris Harris, who just checked into the game. The only change coming. Here's Casey Capo, grown man strength inside. Here's Jameer Thomas. He gives it over to Weish. Jackson Last almost threw it down, but lays it gently in. That's his first points. He is the main scorer for Chaminade. So Howland's got it. He rises up, and the foul called against Last. That'll be the first against him and the team's second. And 2 free throws for Eric Howland. Gets the first one to drop. Hunter Ruck will check in for the Eagles. Good to see him back. Haven't seen too much of him this season. On and off with injury. And he gets the second to drop. Here's Thomas, up to Kent. Last. Back over, and the high rising three-pointer's good for Jameer Thomas. He's proven to be something special this early. He's 2 for 2 from downtown. Here's Esparza. Gives it over to Howland. Howland's got it. Little floater inside. Doesn't get the friendly roll and stays in bounds. Howland, good defense, but wasn't quite able to get it over there. We got a whistle for some substitutions. So Scott McDowell will come on. And Chris Harris. Chaminade trying to find a bucket. Jameer Thomas wants another three, and he's got it. 3 for 3 from downtown, Jameer Thomas. Line him up and knock him down, young man. Here's Scotty McDowell trying to find Hunter Ruck inside. They get it to him. A bad pass from Ruck. Finds the hands of Last. Last wants it up and in. Can't get it to go. Jameer Thomas wants another three. That's short. Rebound, Eagles. Here comes Howland. Howland, crossover. He got it to go with the right. Fast-paced game so far. Not a lot of scoring through the first 3 minutes, but these last 5. Oh, and he can't get the layup to go. It's going to be off of Hunter Ruck. So 2 substitutions coming in for Chaminade. Zaki Kavli and Cameron Ing back in. And that's going to be a foul on Hunter Ruck. Last got the inbounds pass, and he gets it to Ing. Ing's going to go against Scott McDowell. McDowell, good defense, but a good find from Ing. Now stolen, and Davian Brown's got it, and he gives it to Harris. Harris all the way across to Esparza. Esparza pull up 3, cash! Daniel Esparza from downtown. Here's Ing. Ing gives it to Thomas. Thomas back to Ing. Ing drives in. Jameer Thomas. A shot from Kavli tipped. And they call it Biola's ball, but I believe it's going to go the way of the Silver Swords, and it is. So we'll head to our second media timeout. Eagles up 6, 11:34 left. A lot has happened in the last 5 minutes. We'll be right back.
Develop a bold faith for a bright future at Biola University. Experience a top-ranked education that prepares you for a thriving career. Join a Christian community where you belong and can grow in your faith. And be surrounded by Southern California, the ideal place to explore your calling. Apply today to qualify for our largest scholarships ever. Visit biola.edu to find your major or schedule a tour.
West Coast Sand and Gravel is the proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful and natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with their import-export, environmental waste hauling, sports field products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola men's basketball and Biola Athletics. Eagles up 6 after about 8 minutes of play. Biola women's basketball took the early victory right before this game. Sydney Moran, a career high. Blocked by Casey Capo. 2 seconds left, gotta work quick. And Casey Capo got up and blocked it. Here's Daniel Esparza trapped in the corner. What's he gonna do? He called the timeout. Good defense by the Silver Swords. From one break to another, Eagles up 6, 11:30 left. We'll be right back.
At Biola, we are neither a bubble to protect children nor a boot camp to train activists. We are a greenhouse for growing students fully as thinking and living Christians who love with discernment. And that means our faculty are here to help you go deeper in formation of the moral and spiritual and intellectual disciplines. This means we want you to become whole persons prepared for the complexity of our world.
Silver Swords, strong defensive stand, not letting the Eagles inbound this ball. Good job by Davian Brown to be quick with it. Here's Facundo Aranda back in. They get it to Esparza. Davian Brown now has it. He gives it to Harris. Harris trying to drive in. Kicks it to Capo up top. Capo's got a mismatch. Decides not to use it. Here's Esparza. Esparza wants the three. Cash money, Esparza. He's on fire. Esparza 11 early points. The answer from Chaminade, not quite there. Casey Capo got the rebound. But they're going to call it a jump ball. It's going to go the way of Biola. Understandable call there. Trying to maintain possession was Capo. Chaminade all over it. More specifically, Cameron Ing. Roland Banks, the second, checks back in, along with Kent King. Lob pass for Capo. He's got it. Kicks it to Harris. Harris wants the three. A little too strong. Wanted the foul as well. Didn't get it. Here's Jackson Last. Good defense there. Inside. McDonald can't get the turnaround to go. Good defense by Harris inside. Davian Brown can't get that one to go, but the foul will be on Jackson Last. That's 2 early fouls on Last.
For the Eagles, for 0, Davian Brown.
So Brown will shoot 2. Can't quite get the first one to go. Kind of swirls the iron. Jameer Thomas checks in for Jackson Last, and Eric Howland comes in. Can't get the second one to go. Visibly unhappy was Brown. 9-point lead for the Eagles. And a 3-point attempt too strong. That was Kent King. And the rebound to Esparza. Esparza thinking about another 3. Gets it to Capo. Capo gives it to Howland. Eric Howland, a good fake. Rises up. Can't get anything to go. And that's going to be a whistle and a foul on Howland against Cameron Ing. Good rebound from Ing.
Number 3, Eric Howland. His first team's
I think.
third. Back on the floor for the Eagles, Chris Harris.
Eric Howland wanted a foul called on his way up. Didn't quite get it. Chris Harris checks back in for Davian Brown. McDonald working against Capo. Capo blocks that one. Casey Capo. Show him how tall you are, young man. Spin, float, Daniel Esparza. Flash, dash. I'm too fast. Here's Roland Banks, the second. Gives it to Ing up top. King inside, nice. Bully ball. Howland's got it on the inbounds pass. Both these teams have some height. Chaminade plays a smaller starting 5. McDonald, the tall guy in there. He's 6'8". Casey Capo as well. He's 6'7". 1-inch difference. Here's Eric Howland driving in. He floats it up. Kind of an underhand floater. Daniel Esparza trying to get the steal. Eric Howland, he's got hops. Roland Banks the second, out to Ing. Ing wants the 3, that's too strong. Rebound Esparza. Here's Eric Howland. Eric Howland is trying to find Facundo Aranda. Casey Capo thought that pass might be for him. So we get our first minutes of Bryson Shackelford from Folsom. Pretty close to me, actually, where I'm from. The Eagles defense has been strong so far. Nice little pick and roll. Capo overcommitted a little bit. Usually what he does, put some pressure up top while the main defender's trying to get around the screen, but maybe overcommitted on that one. Or maybe it was just simply a better read. Here's Esparza. He wants a deep three. In and out. And it'll stay with the Eagles. We got a media timeout. Eagles up 9, 7:47 left. Daniel Esparza, he's off to a hot start. We'll be right back.
Develop a bold faith for a bright future at Biola University. Experience a top-ranked education that prepares you for a thriving career. Join a Christian community where you belong and can grow in your faith. And be surrounded by Southern California, the ideal place to explore your calling. Apply today to qualify for our largest scholarships ever. Visit biola.edu to find your major or schedule a tour.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Chick-fil-A La Mirada. If you're hungry or looking for a treat after the game, head over by the I-5 and Firestone Boulevard to Chick-fil-A La Mirada. We're serving you, as always, our pleasure. Thanks for joining us. My name's Aaron Rollins, 7:47 left. In this first quarter, Eagles up 9. They got an inbounds pass coming their way. Facundo Aranda in for Howland. Howland up top to Harris. Harris finds Howland. Howland, the quick trigger three. Hits the top of the rope. The suspension system kind of holds the hoops to go up or not. Considered out of bounds, so Silver Swords will walk away with it. The three, a little too short. That was Jameer Thomas. Jameer Thomas has been hot. He's 3 for 4. 3 for 5 after that from downtown. Casey Capo working inside. Cameron Ing. Ing, strong defense against the much taller Casey Capo. Eric Howland can't get that one to go. Here's Eric Howland with the rebound. Good defense by Facundo Aranda. Lost in the moment of that whole thing. Chris Harris gets his shots blocked. Facundo Aranda wants the three. Cash from Facundo Aranda. Cash money corner. Jameer Thomas on the other end. Can't get it to go. Facundo Aranda's got that rebound. Thought about it. Casey Capo thought about the three. Here's Facundo Aranda again. Aranda gets it to Esparza. The other hot hand. He goes inside. Thomas trying to play defense on Capo. Capo gets the roll. The Silver Swords need a timeout, need to talk it over. Eagles up by 14, 6 minutes left. We'll be back.
At Biola, we are neither a bubble to protect children nor a boot camp to train activists. We are a greenhouse for growing students fully as thinking and living Christians who love with discernment. And that means our faculty are here to help you go deeper in formation of the moral and spiritual and intellectual disciplines. This means we want you to become whole persons prepared for the complexity of our world.
Eagles on a 5-0 run in the last 2 minutes. 17-4 run in the last 7 minutes. But the Silver Swords haven't quite found something yet. Jameer Thomas was lighting it up early after the first 3 minutes kind of stalled out for both teams. Garrison Sherman on the defense gets the whistle in the and one for Kent King. So Garrison Sherman on the floor, Chris Harris on the floor, Scott McDowell checks in. Small ball lineup for the Eagles. King converts the three-point play. Chris Harris high up to get that one. Here's Facundo Aranda. He gets it across. Here's Scott McDowell. Scott McDowell up top to Esparza. Over to Aranda. Here's McDowell. Over to Sherman. Here's Esparza. He gets it to Aranda. Aranda's got 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Kent King on the loose. Thought about throwing it down, but he lays it up and in for the sure 2 points. So good response from the Silver Swords out the timeout. Here's Harris. Esparza wants the 3. Back iron. Rebound by Last. Jackson Last yet to find his footing. Here's McDowell. McDowell, strong defense inside. He gets the steal. Gets this crowd fired up. Here's Facundo Aranda. Over to McDowell. Back over to Esparza. Esparza gets it to Harris. Back over to Aranda. Here's Esparza again. He wants the floater. Can't get it to go. Poked out. Saved by Aranda. Here's Harris. Gets it to McDowell. Over to Sherman in the corner. Up top for Esparza. Aranda, quick trigger 3. He's got it. Facundo Aranda. Quick release. Last wants to pay it back. He can't do it. Sherman a good rebound. Gets it to Aranda. McDowell, the trail man, gets it. He wants to take it in. He pulls up. Facundo Aranda's got it. Gives it to McDowell. McDowell thought about taking it in. Aranda, another quick trigger 3. That's front iron. Silver Swords want to come back. Daniel Esparza up against Cameron Ing. Ing wants the floater, and he's got it. .326. Good job by Harris. Get the inbounds and then play it off of Thomas. We'll have a timeout on the floor. 3:23. Eagles up 10. The Silver Swords starting to find something.
To Biola University, home to brilliant minds, bold faith, and bright futures. As one of the top Christian universities, Biola has it all. More than 300 career-focused programs, a campus in the heart of Southern California, and a community that's committed to following Jesus together. And when you apply today, you're eligible for our largest scholarships ever. So join Biola University and be bold, be bright, be you.
So the Silver Swords come out firing after a timeout. They're 3 for 4 in their last field goal attempts. Arunda himself is 3 for 4 in his last 4 attempts. Casey Capo has yet to miss, and he's back on the floor. So Davian Brown, Eric Howland, Casey Capo back in for the Eagles. Brown gets it into Esparza. Esparza recognizing the more softer defensive press from Roland Banks II. Esparza still got it. Gives it to Brown. Brown wearing some blue Anthony Edward 1 shoes. Howland wants it all the way up. Can't get it to go. Esparza got it. Daniel Esparza to beat the buzzer. Cash money. Roland Banks looks to respond. Jackson Last over to Cameron Ing. Ing wants to drive it in. A little pull-up shot. Can't get it to go. Good rebound from Sherman. And the Eagles out in hot pursuit. Get it back to Esparza. Inside to Capo. Capo wants to work. Little shimmy shake. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Good rebound by Ing. Silver Swords got numbers coming forward. Last with the pull-up 3. Too strong. Rebound Banks II. Inside. And the foul on Capo. Don't mind that foul. Make him work for the points at the free throw line.
Two shots for number 21,
Micaiah Weish to the line. .66% free throw shooter as he can't get the first one to go, so overall smart foul from Capo. But this will be his 10th and 11th free throw of the season. And he gets the second one to go, so 50% from the line and a substitution for the Silver Swords. Jameer Thomas comes back in. Esparza trying to find an inbounds pass. Gets it to Brown. Brown finds Capo forward. Here's Daniel Esparza. Gets it to Brown. Brown driving in. Wants to work. A little bit too strong. Good rebound from King. And King still able to say it after the deflection from Howland. Kent King wants to work inside. He's got Daniel Esparza on him. Up top to Last. Last got Sherman guarding him. Jackson Last gives it to Roland Banks II. Little mid-range jumper. Doesn't get it to go. And a foul on Fletcher McDonald inside, pushing the back. Good to see some Eagles on the bench cheering their team on. I see Tyus Parrish Tillman, TPT as he's known around here. Good to see him back, at least just around the bench area. Tore his ACL before the season, so he's in recovery mode. But back to it. Capo's got it against Roland Banks II. Little pull-up jumper, back iron, rebound Esparza. In between 4 different Silver Sword defenders, the no-look pass. Capo can't pay it off the other side. A blocking foul from Eric Howland as Last tries to drive that one through the midcourt. Cameron Ing comes in for Roland Banks II. Arunda comes in replacement of Eric Howland. Under 1 minute left in this first half. Inside for McDonald, and the foul on Brown. Kind of a nonchalant ticky-tack foul. That's his second team foul, and that puts Chaminade in the bonus, the 1-1. But he's going to get 2 shots here nonetheless. Can't get the first one to go. McDonald finds the line a good bit. 51 total attempts, 47%. Got the second one. Whistle stoppage. Not quite sure what it's for, but a game clock correction. So 51-1 was on the clock. Now it's 51.6. So Esparza's got it. He gets it forward to Sherman. Sherman fakes the 3, drives it in, takes it back out, gets it to Esparza. Esparza's got 16 in this first half alone. Daniel Esparza over to Sherman, trying to find Capo inside. Over to Sherman, Esparza once again. Now they find Capo inside. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Casey Capo fouled on his way up. And the foul goes against Kent King. That's his first. So Capo will shoot 2. 26.6 left. Chaminade likely to get the last shot off. Capo can't get the first one to go. They put 20 seconds on the shot clock just in case an offensive rebound. But if not, shot clock is off. And he makes the second. So Cameron Ing. Cameron Ing guarded by Arunda. No movement yet, under 10 seconds. Cameron Ing now trying to find Jameer Thomas. They find it all the way over to Kent King. He front irons that 3. Jameer Thomas can't quite get the shot to go. The Eagles lead by 12. What an eventful first half we had. Daniel Esparza, 16 points early. And just like we expected from the Silver Swords, they're sharing the love. Jameer Thomas, 3 for 5 from downtown, So we'll be back in about 15 minutes with some second half basketball between the Biola Eagles and the Chaminade Silver Swords. West Coast Sand and Gravel is the proud sponsor of Biola Athletics. West Coast Sand and Gravel is a wonderful natural partnership since the company shares the same vision and faith-based values as Biola University. The company has been in business since 1968 and serves California and Phoenix with third import and export, environmental waste hauling, sports field products, and other construction needs. Thank you, West Coast Sand and Gravel, for your support of Biola Athletics. Tonight's game is also brought to you in part by Genesee Nutrition. They're a proud partner of Biola Athletics. Genesee Nutrition is a family-owned, Colorado-based company on a mission to redefine what a protein bar can be. They believe in making every bite count, crafting bars that are not only healthy but also delicious. Genesee Nutrition, the official protein snack provider of Biola Athletics. And Chick-fil-A La Mirada. If you're feeling hungry or looking for a treat after the game, head over by the I-5 and Firestone Boulevard to Chick-fil-A La Mirada. We're serving you, as always, our pleasure. Welcome back to Eagles broadcast in this contest between the Chaminade Silver Swords and your Biola Eagles. My name is Aaron Rollins. Thank you so much for joining me. Eagles up 12 at the half. Jackson Last wants an early start. He can't get that one to go. Capo fighting for the rebound. Cameron Ing finds it. Looked like it could have been one too many steps. Facundo Aranda fighting for it. He can't get it. Jackson Last wants to try again. He can't get it to go. Roland Banks the second. It's down on the other side of the floor, and we get a proper stoppage. He came down awkwardly on that contested rebound with Capo. A little bit about that first half between these two teams. They ended on a pretty low note. Silver Swords were 1-8 in their last 8 field goal attempts, and the Eagles were 1-7 in their last 7. Eagles out rebounding 25-21. Leading in the assist categories 8-4. Points off turnovers 9-4. So we're back. Good to see Roland Banks able to walk off. Jameer Thomas, he comes in. Eric Howland's got it to Brown. Brown back up top to Howland. Howland inside to Arunda. Arunda finds Brown. Brown wants to drive it inside, tries to pump fake. Jackson Last. Too strong. And they called it a shot clock violation. So we might get a review on this, or just a conversation between referees here. So 2 stops within this first minute, simply to some discussion. Daniel Esparza was lighting it up early, 16 points, 60% from the floor. So they're going to go to the monitor and review this. Jameer Thomas, he's a lead scorer, 9 points. Kent King with 7. Jackson Last yet to find his shot. This Silver Sword team is high proficiency shooting team, high quantity. They like to shoot the ball. Separation between scoring, their own scoring and the other team's scoring is about between 8 to 10 points usually in a game. So after review, stays with the Silver Swords. Here is Kent King. He's working inside on Howland. Kent King can't get that layup to go, and the rebound, and he lands hard on his back. He gets up ready to go. But the foul is called on Eric Howland. That's his third. We will see a substitution for him. Chris Harris checks in for him. They get it to Jameer Thomas in the corner. That's too strong. Straight into the hands of Facundo Aranda. Chris Harris. And one. He got it. Too strong for Chris Harris. He hangs in the balance against Kent King and gets that one to go. And he's a little shaken up. But he'll find the free throw line and one. An eventful 2 points. He's looking to complete the three-point play. Unable to do so, and the rebound goes to Ing. Here's Jackson Last. He's driving all the way in. And that was light work for Jackson Last. And they play a full court press once again. They get it into Arunda. Arunda guarded by Ing. He gets it over to Esparza. Esparza still got the dribble, but he gets it to Arunda. Arunda trying to keep it in front of him, can't quite do so, and he turns it over. Jameer Thomas gets it to Last. Last hands it off to McDonald. McDonald gets his own rebound. Can't get it to go once more. Kent King with the rebound. Back into McDonald, and now he's able to get it to go. Here's Brown. Gets it to Harris. Harris almost thought about the step back three. Ball eventually finds Arunda. Back over to Harris. Harris back over to Esparza. Daniel Esparza still got it. He gets it over to Arunda. Under 10 on the shot clock now. Facundo Arunda, step back three. Can't find anything. Jackson Last starts to take it up again. Fletcher McDonald can't keep the hold of it. So Capo's got it. He gives it to Arunda. Back over to Capo. Capo yet to really work inside. He's got 7. Davian Brown. He lays it up and in. A nice little floater from Davian Brown. Eagles got to just maintain some consistency within the scoring. Here's McDonald. McDonald wants to work. The hook shot is good. And that might work a high percentage of the time. Esparza, he finds Arunda. Arunda able to get it across. The pass over to Brown. No three-pointer good yet. It's out of bounds and going to stay with the Eagles, but Jackson Last, he took a shot. So we're going to take a break. Eagles up 10. We'll be right back. We're back. That was Fletcher McDonald, not Jackson Last, excuse me. He took a shot to the face. Looked like an eye poke. 20 seconds on the shot clock for the Eagles. Up by 10. Bryson Shackelford comes in for him. Here's Capo. Gets it to Brown. Brown wants the three, in and out. Here's Jackson Last. He gets it to Kent King. Kent King, a free lane to the rim, and he throws it down. Kent King. Fly high, young man. Wow. Here's Brown. He wants it inside. And Davian Brown gets his own rebound. Here's Roland Banks the second. Good to see him back on the floor. Could have been a blocking foul, but no whistle. Here comes Arunda. He gets it to Esparza. Esparza able to get it to go. A timeout called by Chaminade. Eagles up 12, 15:06 left. We'll be back.
To Biola University, home to brilliant minds, bold faith, and bright futures. As one of the top Christian universities, Biola has it all. More than 300 career-focused programs, a campus in the heart of Southern California, and a community that's committed to following Jesus together. And when you apply today, you're eligible for our largest scholarships ever. So join Biola University and be bold, be bright, be you.
The Eagles up 12, coming out of the timeout. A vicious slam from Kent King really got this Silver Sword team fired up. So the Eagles got to respond. Garrison Sherman checks in for the Eagles along with Scott McDowell. Here is King with it. King gets the switch he wants. Here's Jameer Thomas. Thomas back up top to Banks the second. Here's the switch. Kent King working on McDowell. McDowell and the foul on Sherman.
Fouls on the Eagles. 23 Scott McDowell.
Foul's called on McDowell.
Team second. Timeout on the floor.
So we're going to go to a media timeout. We'll be back. 47-35.
Develop a bold faith for a bright future at Biola University. Experience a top-ranked education that prepares you for a thriving career. Join a Christian community where you belong and can grow in your faith. And be surrounded by Southern California, the ideal place to explore your calling. Apply today to qualify for our largest scholarships ever. Visit biola.edu to find your major or schedule a tour.
Back after the media timeout. The lob to Kent King. He lays it up and in. That's something that's really hard to stop, especially if you're the Eagles team. Eagles find themselves in a little bit of foul trouble. Eric Howland with 3. Davian Brown's got 2. Esparza pulls up from downtown. He can't get it to go. Good rebound by Sherman. Shot clock doesn't reset. And the foul called against Roland Banks the second. So Capel will shoot 2 at the line. He struggled there from the free throw line. Usually a quality free throw shooter. 72%. Got the second one. So here's Banks the second, gets it to Thomas. Kent King, I think, is wanting to take over this game. And the foul called on Daniel Esparza. That was Bryson Shackelford. So he's got 2 shots. Looked like Garrison Sherman had all ball there, but the foul underneath. Can't get the first one to go, but connects on the second. And the Hail Mary pass to Capo, and he slams it home. Casey Capo. Get up, young man, get up. Jackson last wants to do it again. Here's Harris, he wants to fly. He got that one to go. And the back and forth now between these teams starting to get a little bit dicey. Roland Banks be strong. Here's Harris. Over to Esparza, back over to Harris. Could tell that put some fuel on the fire for Chaminade. Capo can't get it to go. Sherman got the rebound back inside to Capo. The cut by Esparza, and the foul goes against Jameer Thomas. Excuse me, Kent King. If you want to send in a shout out, you can do so, eaglesbroadcast@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you. First one goes for Esparza. And the second. Roland Banks, stripped by Sherman. And the foul goes against Sherman. So he got the initial swipe. Couldn't quite complete the steal. That's his second foul. We got a shout out. Hey, good friend Jake Macias, former partner. Actually, you'll see him. Roland Banks wants the 3, and the rebound goes Chaminade's way, and the putback is good. That was Shackelford. Jake Macias, you'll be back here And the foul. So many whistles. Roland Banks the second, and he gets replaced by Jackson Last. The Cornerstone Cup. Jake Macias will be back for. High quality play-by-play. High quality man. Harris wants the three. That was a low line drive. And a foul on Capo is kind of a little flop from Last. But fair play. And that's the 5th foul. Facundo Aranda comes back in, so almost the starting 5 for the Eagles. I've yet to see Eric Howland a whole lot in this second half. But to answer your question, which player has the best pair of shoes on the court? It's a hard pick. I do love Jackson Last's Kobe's as he gets that hook shot to go. I think he's got the Kobe 11s. Davian Brown gets fouled. And that one's on Micaiah Weish. So we'll head to a media timeout. A lot happened in a little amount of time. Eagles up by 10, 11:46 left. We'll be right back.
At Biola, we are neither a bubble to protect children nor a boot camp to train activists. We are a greenhouse for growing students fully as thinking and living Christians who love with discernment. And that means our faculty are here to help you go deeper in formation of the moral and spiritual and intellectual disciplines. This means we want you to become whole persons prepared for the complexity of our world.
So, we're back. 11:46, Eagles up 10. Both teams with dunks that really lit the fire underneath them. They trap him in the corner. That's Eric Howland, gets it over to Arunda. Arunda now takes it up the floor. Harris drives in, up and under, can't get it to go. Not the best shot selection there, but here come the Silver Swords. This is Weish, kicks it out to Ing. Ing steps through, and the offensive foul on Shackelford gives it back to the Eagles. He's not on the floor currently, but Kent King's Kobe's are also some of my favorite. They might be the Kobe 4s. And another shout out, this one from Eric O'Dowd. Hopefully I didn't butcher that last name. Forgive me if I did. Here's Daniel Esparza. He kicks it to Eric Howland. Eric Howland's able to save it. Now Esparza's got it on the baseline. Kicks it up top. Here's Howland. About 10 seconds on the shot clock. Kicks it to the corner. Daniel Esparza. Under 10 now. No look pass inside. Hangs. Davian Brown. He hung in there. Shout out. I've got my Lucky Biola t-shirt on. Rooting for the boys all the way from Bangkok, Thailand. Jackson Last, he put up that three from a long distance. Great first half, Daniel. Love you, bro. Keep it up. Go Eagles. Eric Howland wanted the three, and the foul. That will put the Eagles in the bonus. Cameron Ing called for the foul. Eric, thank you for supporting all the way from Thailand. Love the view you got going on. It's beautiful. Another shout out, Jeff Wilson. Capo gets the first to go. Jeff, I miss you. Sending support all the way from Wyoming. Gets the roll for the second one. Not the same without either partner, Jeff or Jake. Miss you guys both, and the foul on Esparza.
Fouls on the Eagles. Number 2, Daniel Esparza. His second.
Thanks for tuning in, Jeff. For tuning in. Eric and everybody else tuned in. Good to have you. Eagles up 14, 10.5. Scott McDowell on Roland Banks. 2 quick fouls puts Chaminade in the bonus.
His second, team's second penalty situation.
So 1-1 coming for Roland Banks the second. Can't get the first one to go, and Howland secures the rebound. Gets it to Arunda. Arunda almost took one too many steps. Howland, quick feet, gets it to go on great defense from Jackson Last. But Howland a little too quick. Tell you, these guys' first steps are very quick. The foul on Sherman. Might be wondering what's it for. Kent King will go to the line. We got a shout out from Christine. Shout out to Garrison Sherman. 6 rebounds in 9 minutes of play. It's a great highlight. Eagles have rebounded very well. Capo's got 6 rebounds. Esparza himself has got 6 rebounds. And like you said, Christine, Garrison Sherman off the bench. 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He's put in quality minutes. And that one's too strong from King. 16-point lead. Here's Harris. He wants in. The foul, no shot. Jackson Last. Lots of whistles in the last 5 or so minutes. So the 1-1. Both teams with 8 fouls. Harris gets the first one to go. Another shout out, Neil Morgan. Hey Neil, how are you? Said let's get a big dub without OT today. I couldn't agree more. Harris can't get the second one to go. Jameer Thomas, quick pull-up 3. Front iron, and Sherman another rebound. And another foul. This one on Jackson Last once again. That's his 4th. So free throws again. 1-1.
15, Harrison Sherman. Back on the floor for Chaminade at 21.
In the OT victory against Chaminade. Garrison Sherman had no points, and he's not able to get that first one to go. But he always puts in great minutes on the defensive end. He is a stellar defender. And on the other end, Kent King gets the and one, and he flexes on the crowd a little bit. Garrison trying to figure out what he's supposed to do as he goes up. Straight up. But the whistle is still blown. That's his 4th foul. So he's got to take a seat. King trying to convert, and he does. For Chaminade. A foul called
Chaminade.
on Jameer Thomas.
0, Jameer Thomas is first. Team's 10th. Double penalty situation.
So 2 shots from here on out for the Eagles.
At the line for the Eagles, 0, Davian Brown. 1 plus the penalty, 2.
In that game against Chaminade in Hawaii, as Brown gets the first one to go. For Chaminade, Fletcher McDonald had a great game, 17 points. We have yet to see him come back as Brown gets the second one to go. Amond Anderson, who's not playing tonight, he had 24 with a major standout performance. And Jameer Thomas had 11. Good bucket there from Roland Banks, the second, and a turnover. And that's 2 quick buckets. As Brown able to secure that inbounds pass. Things can get dicey real quick if the Eagles aren't careful. 8.5 left. Here's Capo. Gives it over to Howland. Howland, turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Both these teams kind of hitting some dry spells, I think, after all the different whistles. Kent King wants a 3, too strong. Good rebound from Howland. He gets it to Esparza. Daniel Esparza over to Arunda. Arunda wanted the 3, tries to get it inside to Brown, but turns it over instead. Here's Cameron Ing. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Esparza. And that'll put Chaminade in the double bonus. So 8 minutes left in this game. Both teams in the double bonus. And Ing gets the first one to go. Another shout out, this one from Ing gets the second one. This one from Mama Chedester. Hopefully I said that right. Chedester? We got a timeout. This shout out says, tuning in from beautiful Napa, California. Back in my day, my 2 girls were on the best team. I miss watching them crush it, but I guess the men's will have to do. Napa, California, that's my hometown. I grew up there before I came to beautiful sunny La Mirada. Spent all my time in Napa, California. Thank you for that shout out. Got a good game on our hands, 63-53, 8 minutes left. We're gonna take a short break.
Develop a bold faith for a bright future at Biola University. Experience a top-ranked education that prepares you for a thriving career. Join a Christian community where you belong and can grow in your faith. And be surrounded by Southern California, the ideal place to explore your calling. Apply today to qualify for our largest scholarships ever. Visit biola.edu to find your major or schedule a tour.
Ten-point margin separating these 2 teams between another conference win. And 8 minutes left. And they get it into Arunda. Casey Capo hangs out on the far side. Esparza's got it now. Here's Daniel Esparza, the step back three. Butter. Daniel Esparza. Get into it. Here's Cameron Ing. He gets it up to Kent King. Kent King, the little free throw jumper. That's good. So Esparza's got it after the pass from Howland. Over to Arunda, back to Howland. Howland trying to finesse and move. And that's another three from Daniel Esparza. He's up to 26 on the night. Fire me up, young man. Roland Banks wants a three of his own. Good rebound from Arunda. And he can't keep the dribble. Unlikely turnover there from Facundo Arunda. Usually see him have great hands and great vision, but couldn't quite keep that dribble. So Banks the second's got it for the Silver Swords, gets it to King. Jackson last driving inside underneath the basket. Up top to Banks the second again. He's trying to work inside. King wants the three. King passes it off the leg of Harris, and here's Harris. Harris wants to fly high. He can't get it to go. Davian Brown on the rebound, and Capo finally finishes the job after two separate attempts. Harris wanted the foul. Brown wanted the foul. But Capo able to clean it up, and Kent King can't get that one to go. Here's Howland. Gets it over to Brown, back to Howland. And Esparza wants to slow it down. Just kidding. Pulls up from three. He's got it. Daniel Esparza. Wow. Good step back from Ing. Can't get it to go. The rebound. Can't get that one to go. King wanted a rebound. Davian Brown gets it to Howland. Howland wants to find Esparza. Esparza wanted a heat check. He wants one more. He wants the 30-piece. Here he is, Daniel Esparza. Ooh, good little no-look pass. Can't quite find Harris. 10 seconds on the shot clock now. Capo sets the screen, pulls up, got it! Daniel Esparza, 32. Who can stop the young man? A good response from Ing there. Daniel Esparza, stay hot. Stay hot. Here he is again. That got that crowd fired up in Chase Gymnasium. Eric Howland's got it. Over to Brown. Brown kind of trapped in a corner, able to free himself. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Davian Brown goes to work. He wants a three. Almost got it, but the foul called. So he'll shoot 3 free throws. But Daniel Esparza, 32 points, 4.5 left.
At the line for the Eagles, number 0, Davian Brown. 1, 2,
And a 19-point difference. Davian Brown gets the first one to go. He makes it 20. Davian Brown, a quiet 10 points. 11 after that make. And make it 12. Casey Capo, a quiet 14. Eric Howland's got 10. Arunda's contributed 8, and that's the scorers along with Harris. He's contributed 5. And there's the third free throw. So perfect from the line, Davian Brown. 4 for 6 on the night, but perfect from that trip. 3 straight free throws. So the Eagles can't take their foot off the gas quite yet. 79-57. Eric Howland's got the steal, and the clear path foul from Roland Banks II, and he knows it, and that would have sent this place into a frenzy. So that's his 5th foul. And what's an automatic technical. He knew it right away. So 2 shots will come for Eric Howland. I think everybody wanted to see the dunk. Who knows what he would have done. Eric Howland, he could fly high. Could have saw a windmill in East Bay, something crazy. But he makes both free throws. And the Eagles get possession. 24-point difference now. Just about to cross the 4-minute mark in this second half. Eagles really woke up this second half. Bad pass there from Esparza. Ings got it. Jameer Thomas wants a 3. That's smooth. Jameer Thomas, what a shot that young man has. That puts him to 12. All his points coming from 3-point range. Capo's got it up top. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Daniel Esparza. Spins, floats, gets it to go. Feels like everything he's doing just works out. That's 34 for Daniel Esparza. Kent King, he wants his shot, and he's got it. What a time to be in Chase Gymnasium witnessing history. Daniel Esparza, another 3! Line him up and knock him down. Daniel Esparza is cash. Jameer Thomas wanted to respond. And a turnover, and a blocking foul and 1 for Shackelford, and that will send us to the free throw line. And to immediate timeout. Daniel Esparza, have a career night, young man. 2:30 left, Eagles up by 24. We'll be back.
At Biola, we are neither a bubble to protect children nor a boot camp to train activists. We are a greenhouse for growing students fully as thinking and living Christians who love with discernment. And that means our faculty are here to help you go deeper in formation of the moral and spiritual and intellectual disciplines. This means we want you to become whole persons prepared for the complexity of our world.
So Hunter Ruck comes on, Garrison Sherman comes on, Scott McDowell comes on, but Daniel Esparza, He's still here. Can't convert the and one, but the rebound goes to him. Shackelford, that is. Jameer Thomas wants the three. Kent King pulls up. Can't get it to go. And the foul. So he'll shoot two. Fouls on Hunter Ruck. Kent King's had a great night. That's his 19th point. Leads the team. He's got them both. He's 50% from the floor. He's got 6 assists. Sorry, excuse me, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Here's McDowell. Finds Esparza. Esparza, he got fouled, but here's his chance. 3 free throws for 40. Can't imagine the pressure. You can feel the tension in this room, in this gymnasium, and he got the first one. Got the second. Got the third, a 40-piece. Daniel Esparza. Show him who's boss. Scott McDowell wanted the steal. Here's Thomas inside. Shackelford can't get it. And he'll go to the free throw line. 136. To go in this game, 89-66. First free throw is good. So Daniel Esparza will leave with a huge round of applause. Thanks God. A 40-piece from Daniel Esparza. Hugs all the way around. That next free throw is good for Shackelford. What a stellar young man he is, a stellar player. An absolute hot streak he has been on. And clearly that fire is not put out, but has only gotten bigger. Garrison Sherman wants a three. He's got it! Fire me up, Gary! Kent King drives quickly. Shackelford, he's working inside against Ruck. Ruck, straight up, nothing else you can do about that one. The long pass for Sherman. They might just let the clock burn now. The closest the Eagles have gotten this year to 100 points was 98 against Stanton, but nothing like this. .6 left. 6 on the shot clock. Brown wanted the three. He couldn't get it to go. Scott McDowell defense. The jumper is true by Zeki Kavli. It's a key, excuse me. So the clock will strike 0, but Daniel Esparza will drop 40 in the meantime. The Eagles, a huge conference win against the Chaminade Silver Swords here at home.
Eagles win!
And they win by a final score of 92-72. The headline, Daniel Esparza. What a night for him. 40 points. Eagles 47% from the floor, 44% from three.